My name is Eli Gold. I am fashion artist, born in Rwanda and now based here in South Africa. One of the things actually that helped me to keep the momentum and allow me to be where I am today. When I started the brand, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew why I wanted to do it, and having actually most of it is one of something that I love doing. So doing what I love most and also having the vision for the brand. It's one of the many things that allows me to keep pushing and going no matter if I'm going through the hardship. So it allows me and keeps me energized to keep moving, I'll say. Yes, I mean, with the creation of wearing a mask and also trying to find a way of supporting local, businesses through all this, mask made from cloth. So definitely, I had to adjust as well. As much as I don't like being on, following trends or do what everyone is doing, but it was a sort of what really was supporting, any small businesses. Given that not even people that are not even artists or fashion designers that will, they were also jumping onto it. So I guess any small items basically were, one of the biggest thing that was selling or helping, during this time. So I had to jump, to also be able, I had to jump on the mask making, but also in a way of trying still making statements. So this was one of the things that I had to focus mainly on, find a way to tell, to make a statement, educate through, what African heritage is through all this, business kind of making, yeah. My brand, is sort of my business model is doesn't follow trends at all. So given time like this where no one is really looking at the trends or trying to be out there. So my brand is always been an art pieces and people who collect art in a way. So I found out when all this started, the pandemic started hitting the world, I was in the process of putting myself online. So it helped actually, as hard as it is, somehow it's direct, a lot of people starting approaching from different, around the world in a way, because I was already getting myself to online platforms. So I started getting an approach from different angles of the world. It's one of the I would say an advantage or an opportunity that I got during this time. Preparing for a show during this time, actually it was one of challenging time, given that I had to I designed all my fabrics, so I had to get the fabric done, printed, and companies were still closed, from that. So it definitely delayed my whole collection. I did it in 1 week, because that's how much time I had. So it was tough, but I had to find a way to make it happen. And showcasing was quite an interesting, but somehow as well, because for me, when I do fashion shows, it's more of live installation and also more sort of performances. So performing in front of just cameras, not audience, the energy, definitely I feed from energy. So if people are not there, it's didn't bring out my very best, but though I tried my very best. So, but also a good part of it is that it's allowed me to connect with the whole world, for everyone was on their cameras, on their phones. We had wide audience. Everyone had to be front row, for this season, which was one thing that people were engaging through social medias because that's where they were. So I think it was a great experience in overall. I believe so. Yeah. During this time, actually, I would say the whole world is moving online. As hard as it is, no one is allowed to visit stores, studio. I mean, people are allowed, but a lot of people are still scared. And anyone online. So for me, what during this time taught me, or what I had learned from this time, is that to embrace the online, and also strengthen my presence on social media, because that's where everyone is at the moment, so I had to focus on that. And I would say that going forward, I'm going to invest more in online business, online marketing, and try to position myself and ready for the world and be able to connect with the world. Yeah.